A lot of traders are crashing accounts on a daily basis, and I mean on a daily basis. I chat to a lot of traders, maybe even some of you watching this video now, and then you keep on telling me, oh, I just crashed my account this week, or I crashed my account last week. But nobody obviously would say I'm going to crash my account because nobody wants to crash their account. So I have a quick question for you. How can you avoid crashing your account? Right? So in this video for today, we're going to be looking at something very key. We're going to be looking at 5 ways to protect your trading account, the usual trading mistakes that traders are making on a regular basis, right? I know you can see Euro USD on the screen. That was just for my little analysis, and probably tomorrow or later in the week, we'll talk about the Euro USD, what's happening to it. And of course, as you can see, it's already at parity again, and it's approaching the support from this year, about last month, 2 months ago, at 0.99450 area. But I want us to concentrate on 5 ways to protect your trading accounts, the usual trading mistakes that traders are making. Yeah, welcome once again to the channel CSAFOREX. My name is Tolu, and I'm going to promise you something. You're going to learn a lot from our videos. So apart from these ones, you can watch the previous ones. Also, as a quick disclaimer, please kindly note that these videos are for educational purposes and not to be used as a form of trading signals or whatnot. Now, I wish this was live because I would have loved to have asked everybody this question, but all the same, I'm going to ask you, what do you think is the most important way to protect your account? The number one way to protect your account. I'm going to start from there because, to tell you the truth, this is something that traders fail to understand. The most important way to protect your account is what is not to trade. Don't trade at all. I know that sounds a bit funny because you might be saying, oh, then how will I make money? The truth now is that adage, sit on your hands, that statement, sit on your hands, lots of traders do not understand it, because once you know how to sit on your hands, then it is going to help you with something. It's going to help you to protect your account, because even when in no trade, it is still a position, right? A no trade is still a position. So this is the first major thing. But then you hear traders saying today that I want to place trades every day. Why? Because they want to make money every day. That is a killer. Trust me, in a week, it's very possible that as a professional trader, not that it's very possible, as a professional trader, you might probably be getting trade opportunities in 1 or 2 days of the week. So don't trade is number one. And then the other one for 5 ways, the other way with respect to protecting the account from the likes of the unnecessary losses, the trading mistakes, the other way is using a stop loss. Using a stop loss. I can't hammer this enough. A lot of traders are trading today without stop loss. About 2 weeks ago, we had the CPI data that came out for the US. And trust me, it was bad for traders in a sense that traders crashed accounts, in a sense that traders lost more than usual because of the likes of slippage and the rest of them, right? So using a stop loss is very, very important. Using a stop loss, I always tell people, is like you're using the brakes in the car. If you are driving and you don't use brakes, it's like you are trading without stop loss. That account most likely is going to come to a standstill, meaning that the account is most likely going to get totaled, and that is not the way to trade. So that is number two. Number three, you need to manage your trades appropriately. You need to manage your risk appropriately. When it comes to managing your trades, we have the likes of trailing stop. Trailing stop is a way to lock in profit, especially when it's going in your favor. It's going in your favor, you lock in profit by moving your stop loss, in that same direction in your favor. And then partial close. It's moving in your favor. Why not close part of the trades? That's why you hear traders say TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, and so on. Because once it gets to TP1, they close a portion of that trade. It gets to TP2, they close another portion. Gets to TP3, they close another portion. and you get the gist, right? You get the story. And then when it comes to the risk management, calculate your volume, calculate your lot size appropriately based on what? Based on your account balance. You cannot be placing a trade using one standard lot size when your account balance is $100. It doesn't make sense. It won't go. Most likely that account is going to what? Going to go down in the drain, even if you're using a stop loss. Imagine using a stop loss of 20 pips, but then because of the volume, the lot size that you are using, that account can only withstand 10 pips. Once it gets to 10 pips, that whole account has gone. That is another way to protect your trading account. Now, number 4, avoid unnecessary losses. Before I continue with number 4, I hope that it's making sense. I hope that you are being able to relate to this, because trust me, these are the usual mistakes that traders are facing today. Avoid unnecessary losses. How do you avoid unnecessary losses? Earlier, I talked about the CPI data. This simply means that news is one major way to avoid unnecessary losses. When it comes to news, the high impact news that is the CPI, FOMC, the NFPs, and the rest of them, once you know they're around the corner and you don't have any trade position, you don't have any directional bias or whatever, the best thing for you to do is what? Is to stay aside or protect your account. If you're in any trade, protect your trades, and so on. This still boils back to number 1, number 2, and number 3, avoiding unnecessary losses, because you could easily have issues where the spread could easily increase. You will have whipsaws, you would have slippage that could occur like 2 weeks ago for CPI and so on. So you need to understand these things, and then they will help you to trade better. Now, my personal number 5 is that you should get a mentor in order to help you to protect your trading account. This is another big trading mistake that a lot of traders are doing today. Why do you need a mentor? Most traders, they have that DIY, do it yourself. They have that do it by myself syndrome. Now, when you're trying to do it yourself, trust me, it is only going to take a longer period of time, and you're going to still be prone to a lot of issues. You are meant to take advantage of the experience of those that are ahead of you. That's why it's called a mentor. That's why it's called a mentorship. Mentor is someone who will show you the ropes, who will guide you, and then show you how to go about the business the proper way. I hope that based on these 5 things that we have mentioned, I hope that they have made sense, and then you have been able to identify them and then know the ones that you are not applying to your trading. Number 1, we talked about don't trade, learn to sit on your hands. Number 2, use a stop loss. Number 3, trade management and also risk management using trailing stop, using partial close, and then also using a volume lot size well calculated based on your account balance. Number 4 is what? Number 4 is avoiding unnecessary losses. Avoiding unnecessary losses. That is number 4. And number 5 is what? Number 5 is mentors, mentorship. Get a mentor. A mentor is someone that will help you, guide you, and show you the ropes, show you the proper way to go about the business accordingly. Right. So these are my own 5 ways to protect your trading account, the usual trading mistakes that traders are facing today. And I hope that it was enlightening enough for you. If the video was, up there for you, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, that when we make new videos like this, based on tutorials, based on educational videos, and also based on market analysis, because we tend to mix them up to help everybody out, whether you're a newbie or whether you've been trading for a while and you're struggling to get to that level of from your desired, your present situation to your desired situation. So with that said, I want to say thank you to everybody. If you want a course to help you to learn how to trade the proper way, the link will be in the description. Any questions you have whatsoever, comment in the section below. I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you guys. It has indeed been a good one. Enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye and God bless. Cheers.